What's going on, my friend? This is SynchroGuy, and today I'm here to go over my deck profile that I managed to get top 32 at the 3rd Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Anniversary Tournament. And boy, let me tell you, it wasn't so much fun, and oh my god, it was tough. It was not easy. So I took part in this Master Duel tournament that took place over this past weekend, and I did very well to manage to make top cut and get top 32. So a quick rundown for this tournament. On day 1 we played 9 Swiss rounds, and then was a best of 1 format, and then by getting to the top cut we then play a best of 3. So for this tournament I decided I was going to use my Tenpai deck for this tournament because, well, first off, I'm the synchro guy. I love synchro decks, so I wanted to use a synchro deck for this tournament, so why not? So, and Tenpai was one of like the best decks I felt had a good chance against any kind of matchup I would come across, whether they be meta players or just novice. I managed to get win after win after win, and only suffered one loss at the last round of round 9. Just so close to 9-0, so close. But I did manage to make top 32 thanks to this list, and then, well, unfortunately that's where I lost. But this was the first time I managed to top in a first official Master Duel tournament, so oh yeah, like this, it was such a fun time. And again, my opponents, they did not make this easy. See, like I faced some tough matches. Like I had to face Snake Eyes, Fiendsmith twice. They both got to play out their turn uninterrupted, so I had to break their full board. But one that had to also deal with the fact they dropped Max C on me, which, it was so tough. But thanks to this list, I still managed to secure the win one way or another. And again, it was so yeah. They did not make my opponents. They did not make this easy. I had to play very carefully and play to the best of my ability. Even by the skin of my teeth, I just barely managed to secure my wins. But it just goes to show how powerful Tenpai still is, even after all the hits it's received. Yeah, so with that, I figured I'd go over my list and share with you guys if you're interested in trying it out. Now, real quick, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, click subscribe, and ding that notification bell so you get more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh! related content. Alright, let's go over the list. Alright, so here's my deck profile for the Tenpai deck that I used during this tournament. So, as you can see, we're playing 3 copies of DD Crow, 3 copies of Effect Veiler, 2 Max C, 1 Gold Sorger, 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Pydra, 2 Vajra, 2 Genrokus, 2 Dora, 1 Chandra, 1 Perelia, 3 Flawless, 1 Magnemite, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Heavy Storm, 2 Lightning Storms, for the back row, 1 Second Summoning, 3 Droplet, 2 Kaiman, and 3 Infinite Impermanence to round out the main deck. Then for the extra deck, we have 1 copy of Black Rose Dragon, 1 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, 1 Odd-Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, 1 Samurai Destroyer, 1 Q-Belt, 2 Sengenpai Biden Dragon, 1 Trident Dragon, 1 Baronet Floor, 1 Sengenpai Transcendent Dragon, 1 Striker Dragon, 1 Harang Seal, 1 Hita, 1 SP Lone Knight, and then 1 Promethean Princess. So as you can see, this is why I chose to run the list. Not just also because, it's Tenpai, but it's also because they have runes for a lot of different things. So it's like I've got some good hand traps. That's where if I open with them, I can really try to disrupt my opponent. It's essentially even better if they try to combo off and I got something like Flawless or Max C in hand, or even both, and I could just, you could start doing some draws like this. These cards really help the Tenpai deck list a lot. So definitely will recommend it if you have these cards. So yeah, definitely put these cards in the deck because they really help out this deck a lot. And of course we have 3 different types of back row removal. This definitely really helps, especially if we're going against back row heavy decks. But I will say, there are times you probably will not be fortunate enough to open with them at times. So it's, it's just one of those moments where better have it. But even so, even if you don't have it, if you play very carefully and correctly, like you could very well try to play over those back row cards. So yeah, overall this is just a very simple Tenpai list. It's like nothing too special. So of course with this deck you want to go second, and that's why you have so many different these cards. So you of course either try to disrupt your opponent in some way or try to stop them in their tracks, or you have some cards that can really try to break your opponent's points. Again, I played against 2 Snake Eye Fiendsmith board horse that got to play out uninterrupted, and I had to try to break their board, which was not easy, but it was doable, and I managed to find the ways to make it possible. So yeah, Now, unfortunately, I did not save any of the game replay footage from the tournament to share with you guys. I am terribly sorry about that. That's an error on my part. I did not think about that at the time. I was too absorbed in the tournament. But the only footage I do have, though, is one that was captured during the live stream when the tournament was taking place. So I will leave a link to it down in the description below. It's my round 7 featured match, which was up against a Lightsworn player against Noodles. So if you want to check that out, there's a link to it down in the description below, so be sure to check it out. And again, the tournament was a lot of fun. I'm glad I was able to participate, and I'm surprised myself that I was able to do very well. Again, like, I've tried making top cut in tournaments before, never really got in there, but this was the first time I managed to make top cuts. And again, this was the list I used to take and manage to get the top cuts. So yeah, try out for yourselves if you like. And yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, my friend, and I hope you have /had an awesome day today.